Alright, we're in the last round, and we're up against the red-white human strategy. Yeah, I'd like to play first. Oh, how is this hand? This hand's actually fine. Got this guy, a couple lands. Yeah, we should be fine. Um, he's got Vigilante Justice, he's got Midnight Duelist. Um, I mentioned Midnight Duelist not because I think it's a good card, but just to inform you. I imagine he's got some Thatcher's Revolt. I didn't watch the entire match, but I don't even really like this card. So he's got a bunch of 1-drops, but they're not like super impressive. That was a good draw. Yeah, we'll play our Peddler. And we're definitely not blocking this guy, since his ability is pretty much only relevant on attacks. Force Mage on turn 3 is pretty good. You get to get in for 2. If he attacks with Vigilante again, certainly not blocking. At least until I have my Sheltering Word up. But the nice thing is we get our Butcher Ghoul next turn, which is pretty good with our Bone Splinters. Alright, well now I would block, so there's that. Alright, so he's got 3 first strike on defense, so I suppose we just play Butcher Ghoul and pass the turn. Going to be able to kill the Lancer and get in for some more value the following turn. Martyr and Blood's not going to be great against him just because he's got so many 1-drops. Second Lancer. Okay. Ice Trappers, that's pretty good. Alright, so kill this guy, sack this guy. And yeah, we're definitely attacking with both. If he wants to trade 2 for 1 on the Force Mage, I will happily oblige him. Alright, so now Barter and Blood's looking a little bit better. Still have the Sheltering Word too, which is definitely good. Stops Defang and Pillar of Flame and stuff like that. Alright, yeah, we picked the Geist Trapper here. Plant him down. And yes, I would, as a matter of fact. Let's just group up with him. Alright. So, unfortunately, no profitable attack here. Still has some first strike action. This guy's pretty good. Very good, actually. First strike, little first strike wall is pretty good. Voice of the Provinces. Thank God this blocks everything in the world. Barter and Blood, not looking great right now, but that is okay. How good is Driver of the Dead looking? Not great. We're still going to play it. So what this does is puts me in a position where I can't protect Geist Trapper with Sheltering Word, but does also put more stuff on the board, which is good. And actually, if I play Barter and Blood now, I can sack this and still return the Butcher Ghoul, which is pretty sweet. I may be willing to take 1 beating from the Voice of the Provinces until I can get this Sheltering Word online. But if it's Zealous Strike, the Sheltering Word actually doesn't do anything. It only really protects me from a Pillar of Flame or Righteous Blow. He does definitely have Righteous Blow. But if he just had Righteous Blow, then they would still trade, so I would still be okay with that. And he does not have any attacks. I think I can actually start getting in with Geist Trapper, right? If I attack with Geist Trapper, he double blocks. Oh, he would just block and then prevent combat damage. I see. Alright, so if I use Barter in Blood and I sack my Driver plus Butcher, he's sacking Human plus Moonlight Geist. Probably. Right? I'm not going to get a ton of opportunities to use this Barter in Blood, so I'm a little more inclined to use it now. Let's do a pre-combat here. See what he chooses. I'm pretty much giving up the Driver of the Dead and a Barter in Blood. He's giving up a Human and one other creature. Yeah, I mean, it could have been better. Maybe we'll do the voice. Voice would be good. Still allow me to bash with the Geist Trapper. Oh, but he's got the mana, I see. Alright, so we'll bring back our Butcher Ghoul. Alright, so our Butcher Ghoul comes back, and we're going to re-Soul Bond. And we still don't have any profitable attacks. If I attack with Geist Trappers, he could just block with Geist and then prevent all the damage. So, what are ideal top decks? Ghoul Flesh and Deathwind. 2 Moonlight Geist, huh? He's got 8 mana too, so technically he could defend 2 guys if he pays all his mana. Still can't get in profitably, can I? No. Still feeling good about this Sheltering Word. Feel like I'm going to have some occasion to use it. Pathbreaker Worm, be decent. Alright. Geist Trapper still doing his job, that's good. That was a pretty bad draw. Alright, well, happy we're running 16 lands. So what are we waiting for? Another Trusted Force Mage should be fine. Druid's Familiar, I mean we don't have anything to link up with, but just need to get a better board presence here. Take care of that Hand Mirror Lancer. So Human Frailty would be the nut, since we could surprise take away his first strike. Land, pretty awful, but sometimes you draw a bunch of lands. Alright. That's decent. Pretty much going to need to take care of this Lancer before I can start getting in with guys. Driver. Alright. Well, we're certainly getting a board presence here. Just need to take care of that first strike guy and we'll be looking a lot better. Alright, Sheltering Word's going to be pretty huge here. We get to protect our Geist Trapper, keep the reach on our guys. Not that he would have been able to race us that well, I don't think. He might have been able to race us decently, actually. But this Sheltering Word's going to be pretty nice. So gain the protection, gain the life, negate his draw. Got 3 cards in his hand. I'm wondering what he's got. So he can only use one of the prevent damage effects this turn. How relevant is that? Still not relevant enough where I feel like I can attack in with as much profit as I'd like, unfortunately. I kind of wish the Trapper had the Death Touch now, but I guess that doesn't matter. He'd still be able to first strike kill it. It's a little bit of a problem. Right, play a Crypt Creeper. During his turn, I'll try and think of the best blocks he's got. If I were to attack the following turn, he would probably do Trapper on a Moonlight Geist. He'd start slaying with his Hand Mirror Lancer, that's for sure. He would probably block one of my driver with that. Nightshade Peddler. Maybe not. I'd be able to get in with guys, but I would lose a little bit more than I think is necessary. Ooh, well, if I Ghoul Flesh this guy, it's pretty huge. Then I feel like I can pretty profitably attack. If I do the Lancer, let me kill this quick. So we'll kill this guy. Now if I attack, let me do the blocks quickly in my head. He would do Geist Trapper, probably double block, and then he would block Riot Ringleader on Driver maybe, and then he would only take 2, 5, 6, 9, 11. It's quite a bit. He would lose his Ringleader, be able to first strike kill our Trapper. Still not enough where I feel like I can kill him the following turn though. I really just need to deal with that Hand Mirror Lancer with a Deathwind or a Human Frailty, and we'll be looking a lot better. Five first strike wall is still good, unfortunately. I mean, he could also, what, just kill this? Or, like, force me to... No, he would kill Force Mage, block Driver, and then take 3, 5... No, 3, 4, 5, 8, 11, 13. I mean, that is quite a bit. I feel like I'm just not ready to go all in right now, just because my board is pretty good. And I know that I have removal. And as long as we're going tit for tat, I've got more board presence than he does anyway. Still don't feel comfortable attacking yet. He's got less time on his clock too, which is kind of nice. Alright, well, we're starting to draw quite a bit of lands here. He's got 10, and I have 10 as well. So, I've got my Miracle still. Actually, Miracle right now would be sickly good. Just get that on the Wandering Wolf and start getting some pressure on him. Tap 3 untapped humans. And you have one. Oh, what do you know? 3 humans? Well, isn't that convenient? That you got online a spell that it's going to wreck me now. So, that's nice. So now he's forcing me to attack because he's putting me in a position where I'm going to lose all my valuable guys and get bad guys instead. And I'm drawing land horribly. Alright, so forcing me to attack here, which really, really sucks. Didn't want to have to be put in this position right now, but he's putting way more pressure on me than I'd like, and it's doing a number on me, unfortunately. It's doing a big number on me, actually. Huge number. Not getting my Miracle, I'm not getting the Human Frailty, I'm not getting the Death Wind. Not putting enough pressure on him with like a Druid's Familiar or something, which would be good at this point. So he's going to be able to slay my whole team. This exchange is going to work out so much more profitably for him than it is for me, which really, really sucks, but I have no choice, since if I just chill now, he's going to destroy all of my guys and turn them into 1/1s. Slowly but surely. It's only frustrating because, I don't know, I can't believe how effectively a hand-rare Lancer has been able to hold off my entire team. So he's definitely exiling this. He's going to be killing most of my things. He's going to be taking a little bit of damage. 5. Wait. Oh, and I didn't regenerate my guy. Alright, so now I'm just playing tilted and poorly. Because I like to play poorly. It's kind of my thing to play as poorly as I possibly can. That was awful, by the way. Completely awful. He didn't even use his ability, which I still don't understand. This card's not even good. I really shouldn't be losing against a bad card like this. It's really disappointing. And I'm like extremely angry now because I'm so stupid that I let my Avenger die. Because I like to go through things quickly and not pay attention. Oh, Human Frailty. Yeah, you would have been good a fucking million years ago. So now that I've already gotten my, the worst attack I possibly could have done out of the way, and then I top deck the one card I've been searching for, let's look at my attacks now. He's got a 3/3 with the thing on it. Okay, he's got that. What have I got to bring back? I can bring back Wandering Wolf, which is okay. I'm just going to swing with these two. Finally uses the good card that he could have used last turn. So I could have even been in worse shape than I am now, believe it or not. Yep. Pass turn. Losing against this card, really unacceptable. Just can't believe how poorly I played this game. Alright, so he gets rid of his blocker. Yeah. Thanks, land. That's good. Could have had my Wolfer Avenger. Ugh. Shockingly bad. Disturbingly bad. Doesn't even matter. He's going to turn it into a thing anyway. Yeah, so I guess my hope is I just time him out. Because we're in game one. Yeah, we're in game one. What am I at now? 4, 8, 12, 13. Alright. 3 left, right? Only 3 lands left in my deck, so it means we're going to have to get gas eventually. Yeah, Sanctifier. It's funny that if I got the miracle at this point, I would have to just divvy it up all 4 of my guys, because if I did it on one spirit, he could actually just destroy the spirit and give me another spirit, so kind of unfortunate there. Now I would probably divvy it up amongst these spirits. This is such an unexciting game. Alright, 2 left. 2 lands left, my friends. Only 2. This will have made the I believe the first time I've drafted or played a game where I've drawn every land in my draft deck. So let's just draw 2 more, just because I want to break a record here. Every land drawn in the deck before I have with a fifth of my deck remaining. That'd be good. I hope he just times out at this point because of how stupid I've been this game. Alright, so my opponent got disconnected for like 6 minutes. He's got 2 minutes left. And if I remember correctly, we're in game 1, so even if he wins this game, I don't think there's any chance of him winning the match. I apologize for swearing earlier, folks. That was unnecessary. Yeah, I just, I was playing so well this whole draft, and then I just played so poorly in that game. I really just shouldn't have even worried about the gallows at Willow Hill, I guess, because if he gave me a bunch of flyers, I don't know, I was going to be able to beat him from above. I actually don't know what I was supposed to do that turn. If I hadn't attacked that one turn where I went all in and, lost all that value, I would have top decked the Human Frailty the next turn and been able to kill his guy. So, turns out I shouldn't have attacked and just, I guess, let him start eating my guys and had them turn into 1/1s, and it probably would have worked out better. I don't know how this game would have ended had he had, much more time at his disposal. Looks like green-black got there. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy that I can take down Swiss drafts, I guess. What else do I really have to say? Oh, you still get qualifier points for winning Swiss drafts too? That actually is a little bit surprising. I'm surprised that they would do that. I guess I would expect to only get the prizes for 8 4s or something like that. Alright, so I probably will, if I do Avacyn Restored drafts, I'll probably just be doing Swiss from now on because, like I was saying earlier, this format just really encourages you to, pick high-quality cards, but if you don't open high-quality cards or you pick a high-quality card earlier in the color that's being picked by everyone else, you can really just end up with just straight-up bad deck. So this time we were fortunate. We ended up with a really sick deck, like all the best green cards and really good black removal, and we dominated most of opponents. This round definitely could have done better. Should have regenerated my Avenger. I suppose maybe I should have waited an extra turn so I could have top decked my Human Frailty and got a more profitable attack, but who is to know? Yep, I guess that's all I've got to say about it, really. Really excited for M13 to come out. I'm already kind of tired of this limited format, so we'll see if that happens. It's what? Well, I guess it's going to be a couple months, I guess, before M13 comes online, so I guess expect some more embittered Avacyn Restored drafts. I'll see you next time.